You can go ahead and start.
All right. Well, this is a test of our live stream capabilities, and so I guess you can send Rodney chats along the way to let us know how it's coming across. I was just going to read a couple verses here out of Colossians chapter 3. It says, "If you then were raised with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ is, sitting at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things above and not on things of the earth. For you died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is our life, appears, then you shall also appear with him in glory." Excuse me, in glory. Therefore, put to death your members which are on the earth. And the thing that I've been thinking about lately is everything that's been going on in the world and how it's getting into our minds. You know, it seems like everywhere you look, there's a political battle or somebody fighting against, some of the traditions we believe in. And the Bible gives us an opportunity here to make sure we put our mind on things above. I've told the congregation here that there have been times where I've had to just cut off the news because it just gets so distracting, but yet you want to be informed. So there's a double side to it. You know, you want to know what's going on in the world, but you don't want to get to the point where it pulls you down. And sometimes I think instead of just cutting it off, I need to remind myself what the word says here, that I can go and I can set my mind on things above. That doesn't mean ignoring the world. It just means that as I look at these battles and everybody attacking one another, that I have this privilege of saying, Lord, I'm going to put my mind on you, and I'm going to think this through your viewpoint and not mine. Before this, in chapter 2, he said something powerful. He was talking about Jesus, and he said, "In whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge." And that's a powerful statement about how, what we can get from him if we set our mind on things above. Years ago, I read a book by it was a monk actually who had went up in the mountains. This was back in the I think 1700s, but he really wanted to serve God, and so he made it his goal. And I forget the wording he used, but he said he would look at the clock, and every half an hour he would stop what he was doing, and for just a few minutes think about God. Just think about a Bible verse, or not just necessarily pray, but just make sure his mind was on God. And he said at first it was kind of dry, but he said by the time he had done this for a few weeks, he said he would find himself just spontaneously being lifted from his burdens and his weights. And why? I mean, it's a simple thing, but we often overlook it, because he wasn't letting his mind stay mired in worldly things. He was lifting his mind to things above. And so, again, it's because we're thinking of God, we're thinking of Christ, and in him are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. So, and again, it just comes back to, wanting to make sure our heart is on him and that the world's not pulling us down. Again, like I said, he goes on to talk about putting on the new man, and how important that is. And then he ends that chapter, but pretty close to the end. He says, "Whatever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God and the Father through him." So how's it? Is it doing pretty good? Awesome. Good. All right. Not too bad for a guy with a face made for radio, huh? So,
Thank you for, there's like 4 or 5 people in the
hey,
chat, so.
hey, we appreciate you guys helping us out and providing feedback. And I know Rodney's a good guy. Many of you don't know me, but I appreciate you jumping in and helping out. We appreciate you guys. And as you get a chance, spread the news of the YouTube channel of the church, if you would. MBAG Church 1. Thanks, guys. I guess that's it. You gonna close it out, or?
Yeah.
Okay.